So now you're live. Now you talk about the weather until we have. And actually, they're gonna be like, "Wait, I think I'm on the wrong one."
I'm on the wrong one. I don't know who this girl is.
Well, when somebody comes on, let me know so I can tell them that they're in the right place.
We are.
In cold, rainy Albion,
We
New
got
York.
one. It might be Brenda though.
Not on yet.
No, it might be Bev then.
Good morning, friends.
Let us
stole
know you're
my
here.
line that I was going to steal from you.
Let us know if you're on, and if you
and
can
if
hear
you can hear us.
Right.
Okay, testing.
We have two. It won't come on. I can pull my computer out if you want.
Kathy Humphreys.
Hi, Kathy. I got the hiccup. Sorry.
Looks like we have 3 of you with us. We don't want to wait for a couple more.
Nah, just chit chat with them for a minute. Tell them why you're here.
Okay, well, hello, the 3 of you who are on. I'm visiting from Chicago this week for some family time and taking Sarah back to school this weekend. And I was asked to join the Facebook Live. So I'll introduce myself and a little bit about my role first. I'm Catherine, if you don't know me. And my role with the shop is the email and communication marketing department, I guess. So the emails that you get weekly are curated by me when I am not out of town. And the social media, these Facebook Lives that go on YouTube, that's all me. Some other announcements. This Saturday is the class open house from 10 to 12. There will be 14 classes on display and ready for registration that are technique, Christmas themed, wearable, and crafts, something for everybody. We encourage you to come out from 10 to 12, meet the teachers, secure your spot in the classes. They'll take place between August and December, so it's our fall class schedule. And then before I head off screen, I wanted to share a little bit about the Alaska Rainbow Quilt. You all have seen it many, many times, but I had the privilege of going to Alaska a couple of weeks ago. I don't know the best way to hold this up, but going to Alaska a couple of weeks ago, and I brought this with me. You'll see some pictures later today of the Alaska Rainbow Quilt with Alaska in the background. So it was special to bring this piece of art with me, and I got some questions while I was taking pictures, and got some good pictures of the Alaskan landscape in the background that really make these colors come to life. So,
and you even found the quilt shop.
Yes, I did find a quilt shop in Alaska. It happened to be the last stop that we went in a small town that we were in called Talkeetna. I didn't even realize it was a quilt shop until we were walking in, and it was full-blown batiks on this side, solids on this side, classes, the whole shebang. And I brought home some special Alaskan batiks that were only made in Alaska. So that was pretty cool.
And she gave them to me.
Yep, we didn't bring them. I meant to bring them, but they're at home. But yeah, so thanks for having me as a guest today. And now I'm going to hand it over to Tara.
That's weird. Listening to her call her Tara. Freaky.
Well, hello, friends. That was my girl, Catherine. You've heard a lot about her over the years. Some of you who have been bringing quilts to me for 20 years or so have met her and known her as she went from knee-high to a grasshopper to the lovely young woman she is today. So, and now you know who's sending out the emails and who to contact if there's something wrong with them. Just kidding. you'll contact me. That's fine. All right, so I have some new things to show. One of them is right behind me. This is the gorgeous Halloween themed picnic quilt. It is made using this pattern. I think that Brenda made the lap size.
Fat quarter friendly.
It's fat quarter friendly. And this pattern has all the way from crib down to king size directions for all of those sizes. So Brenda put together the quilt. Yep, she said it is a lap size. And it turned out great. I just love it. I love these fabrics, and I don't even like Halloween. So just gorgeous, gorgeous job. And a lot of times we'll put together a kit for something, but we decided this time that we were just going to put together this basket of fat quarters because we don't know what size you might like to make. So we have these available. There's more in the class or in the shop, and they are normal fat quarter price, which I can't remember. So don't ask me. I think that, Irene is mouthing $350. So I think they're $350. So yeah, it's kind of a mix and match. And actually, you don't need to choose these fat quarters. You can choose any fat quarters. You could grab a bundle. For the lap size, you need 16 assorted fat quarters or quarter yards. You don't even need them to be fat. For the throw, you need 20. For the twin, 27, and all the way up to king, 42. So this is a great pattern if you have a whole bunch of fat quarters that kind of coordinate and you don't know what to do with them. Use this. And Brenda said it went together very well right up until the very end, and we're just not going to talk about that part because it turned out great. So that is called Picnic, and we have our picnic basket with our fat quarters so that you can choose what you would like if you would like to make this. We also have another semi-new thing in the shop, and that is a product that I've been hearing more and more about. It's called Flatter. Isn't that a nice name? And this is like an alternative to a starch or the best press. And I had a friend come in and she's like, do you have any of that? And I'm like, no. She's like, well, I use it and it makes them flatter. So, by the way, the hammer that I showed last week is on its way to California because someone wanted to make their little seams flatter. Did you not see the hammer?
I did not see the hammer. Did I miss the whole thing?
Irene missed the hammer. We'll have to get another one.
I was hanging with my grandbaby.
Yes.
So,
All right. So we'll bring back the hammer next week. But it must be a great tool because someone bought it on the website. So speaking of the website, that's one of the things that I like to say every time is that we do have a website where you can go and look at everything that we're featuring in this video. And it is www.townandcountryquiltshop.com. And if you click on the Facebook Live tab, you will see all of our products that we're featuring. So this is one of them because from what I hear, it makes things flatter. So
it does.
I love it. Try it out. Irene is a fan as well.
And it comes in different scents or unscented.
Yeah, we just got the unscented right now.
It's better.
Yep. All right. The other thing, and this is not new, but I've been using mine a lot lately, so I thought that I would feature it today. This is called a cell phone lounger, and my cell phone is presently recording, so I can't use it, but it looks like a little beach chair. You set it up like that.
It's
truly
a lounger.
Use it for a couple of things. One, if I am FaceTiming Catherine, which sometimes I do, I will set it on the table.
My kids aren't supposed to be on.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Set her.
Me. Here, put my Facebook up.
We'll set Catherine up on the table so that we can look at her and not have to hold the phone. And also, she doesn't like it when I put it on my computer because then she can't hear me. So this is a better microphone deal. And also, when I am using my phone with a recipe, this is the key one. I don't use it as much for FaceTime as I do for recipes. We have like a shelf in our kitchen that's like right above the counter where I
throw my phone on the floor.
And I just put my phone up on here, put it up on the shelf, and there we go. I can read my recipe and I can even kind of scroll through it. And it's really a fun tool to have in your house.
I have one in every room, and I have one in every kit for retreats and stuff. They're perfect for retreats.
For what?
Retreats.
What do you put on them?
My
Like-
phone.
I mean, okay.
I have it at the retreat, so the phone is sitting up because it gets buried.
Oh, yes. This
When
is
I'm
true.
shuffling things, it gets buried.
This is true.
I have it in my sewing room for the same reason.
Yep, because you can't pile anything up on
I
it.
have one in the kitchen that I dump raspberries all over. And so, yeah, I have them everywhere. They're awesome.
And they are $14.99, cell phone lounger. All right, what else was I going to talk about today? Let me look at my notes. All right, so today we are going to be talking about one of the several types of pre-cuts that are available on the market and what you might be able to do with them. And that is, I think it's buried under this Alaska quilt.
There they are.
Layer cakes. I'm gonna pause here for a second because I want to give you a tip. I had a little issue with this Alaska quilt when I took it home. First I sent it to Chicago, then it went to Alaska, then it came home and one of the cats sat on it. And my intention is to hang it, and that cat got some little stuff on it, and I was so upset. But I just wanted to let you know how I handled that. And that is, first I tried woolite and water. No luck. Then I tried a little bit of peroxide. That was a bad idea, but it didn't do any damage. Then I tried baking soda and water. No luck. Finally, I used OxyClean in the spray, and I dabbed it on the little spots, and then I washed it with 2 color catchers, cool water, and then I laid it out to dry, and it is just fine. But I just wanted to let you know that sometimes that might happen, and if you persevere and don't dry it or iron it, you can get those little spots out, whatever they are. Well, maybe not whatever, but don't dismay. It's possible.
And don't kill the cat.
And right. No, if we have not killed those cats yet, they're safe with us because they are a pain. Okay, so getting back to our pre-cuts. These are called layer cakes when they come from Moda. Sometimes they're called 10-inch stackers. I don't know what other companies call them, but what they are 10-inch squares, and not all lines are the same. But let's back up to how fabric is ordered from the shop owner's perspective. We are given several lines of fabric. A line is like something where they all go together. In this case with Moda, most of the time there are 42 fabrics, and they're always beautiful. So some fabric shops that are larger than mine, they get to buy all 42 every time, and then everybody has access to all 42 of those beautiful fabrics. However, I can't do that yet because we don't have that many sales, which is fine, but that means that I only choose maybe 10 to 12 at the most of any one line. However, they're all beautiful, as you can see here, and so we have an opportunity to have all of those fabrics in the pre-cuts. This is a layer cake. Moda also has jelly rolls and mini charms and charm packs, and they do have something else that is like this size. I have not ordered them yet, and I can't remember, maybe breakfast bars. I don't remember, but they're like probably a half of a
Like a fat eighth? No, I don't know. Maybe
I'm not sure.
Maybe a portion of that.
They also do fat eighths and fat quarters. Those are all pre-cuts. That's all under the heading pre-cuts. And if you would like to see all that we have, that's also under the heading pre-cuts on the website. But today we're talking about layer cakes and what you can do with them. So they are 10-inch square, and there are usually 42 or however many are in the line. And we have several. This one is my favorite. This one is called Sagewood. And I'm going to give it to Irene so that she can show you the different fabrics in that line.
They rarely repeat. Okay, it's really hard to see the fabrics in this one because they have, okay, I got to cover Tara, so it'll.
That's fine.
But they rarely repeat. They might repeat 1 or 2 fabrics, and I'm not getting to them all here, but I'm trying to show you. But what you will get is if the fabric has, like, this print is the same as this print, just with a different background. Same way with that one. And so you're getting all the prints. There it is with blue. What you saw that earlier. So, but they rarely have 2 of the same one. So if if you need to, you're probably going to have to buy 2 packs, depending on what your pattern is. But most patterns written for these do not require you to have 2 of the same one. You'll buy a background that coordinates with all this. So,
and this is another one. This
there,
is
she
called
did a better thing.
Diamond Daisies. Yep, I folded it down.
Look at that. She's so smart. This one is gorgeous, but it also does light blue.
Yep.
And it also light blue. Then it does these beautiful peachy colors. This has become one of my favorite colors. Well, not favorite, but I've used it a lot lately. And then a brownish, but they're so pretty. And you get to see all of them, like Tara said, instead of just 3 or 4. I love this one, Wild Bloom Blossoms. I can't talk.
That's our spring edition. We have fall.
Look at that one.
This one is kind of summery. There's spring.
Ooh,
and here's another summer.
Look at the purple and the bee. It's so pretty. And then it goes to the greens. It's got the pinks. What else we got here? We got dark green. Oh, look at that one. That one's pretty. And then red. And then burgundy. I think there's one of them. Blues. Then fingers don't work. Look at that one. That one's so sweet. And then a darker blue. I think that's it. Yep.
And this one is entitled Raspberry Summer. You do have some of those fabrics here.
Look at this. She's getting smarter. So these are the different colorways. Okay. Then there's a green one and a blue one. Okay. This one's a pretty one. If you like the project bags that Linda Luther is so good at, these are perfect for that. You have way more than you need. Way more than you need. But you can make multiple project bags. So
I also pulled out some of the patterns that Irene just mentioned that are made especially for these pre-cuts. This one is meant for 10-inch squares or fat quarters. This one is called Annabelle. And as you can see, the full spectrum of color is featured. I think there's a technical problem. Are we okay?
Do we have yardage from Spring Blossom?
I don't think we do.
No, I think because that's an older one.
Yep, we just got those layer cakes. Yep. Okay, so this one is showing a gray background or a white background. You can see it. Irene's going to hold it up in a sec. But it also gives you an opportunity to showcase all of those prints. This could be done in solids or in prints. That one's called Annabelle.
Ooh, Botsies. Aren't they cute? See, there's the white backing. I like the gray. It makes the cows stand out more because they have white up their heads. So the gray is pretty. You could also do it on like charcoal or black and use batiks.
And just like the picnic quilt, this offers 3 different sizes, small, throw, and bed. This one, similarly, baby, small throw, large throw, twin, full, queen, king, all of them.
Holy cow.
And this uses 10-inch squares as well, or fat quarters. This is a brighter rendition with some stars.
Isn't that pretty? I like that. Very nice. Very nice.
This one is very Christmassy.
Oh, we've had this one.
See? That has directions for baby, lap, twin, and king. If you have some Christmas fabric.
Yeah, if you had Christmas.
Called Oh What Fun. Looks like, what does it look like? Ornaments.
Yeah.
Words. All right, and then this one is relatively new. And this one, I don't remember which one this uses, but this one would be very cute in this fabric.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Dresden's, and this pattern has 3 projects included, and it can be using these layer cakes as well. That is a sweet one. That would be great with 30s prints if you have a layer cake with some 30s prints. Pillow, table runner. And one more option we have for layer cakes is this pattern by Doug Lecco. It's called Edgewood, lap throw and queen options inside.
Doug Lecco patterns are awesome.
And that pattern utilizes this, which is a pad of papers.
Foundation paper.
And there are directions on how to use them. You end up with a 7-inch square block, 7 or 7.5, I can't remember.
Yeah, see? Like that.
So these are
it tells you how many you need depending on what size you want to make, how many pads you need, and which gives you that many blocks. Okay, works great with 2.5-inch strips, 10-inch squares, fat quarters, and scripts.
So all the pre-cuts.
Yep.
Oh, I lost track. Oh, so this is a great opportunity to kind of showcase the whole line. And that's what he's done here. You can see each of these has sort of a different tone because it's from a different line of fabric. And Doug Lacko uses mainly Moda.
Yeah.
Yep. All of these are Modas.
I think it's become a rep for Moda.
Could be.
Or whatever they call that.
And if Edgewood is something that you're interested in and you need more of these, let me know. I only have one in stock right now, but I can order them for you. That's true of many of the things that we have. So, all right. And then I forgot when we were talking about new stuff. This one is a restock, but super adorable. It's called Cattle Call. And if you are a Highland cow fan,
are all the rage now.
Yeah, they're super
I
cute.
like Highlands better than gnomes, let me tell you.
Yep, Irene is not a fan of gnomes.
Or red trucks.
And soon she will not be a fan of these guys either because
they're going to be everywhere.
Yep. We get saturated and Irene is done. So this one is 39 by 45-ish. So that's a good size. And maybe you have somebody that you know that's this doesn't go with the 10-inch squares, but it's a great pattern anyway. All right, so that is all I have for today. And Irene is going to share our 4 for Thursday because I threw a curveball. So today's Thursday. It's the 4th day of the week, sort of. Not really.
Well, it depends when you start. So,
it depends, Yep. So here's Irene.
Woohoo. Hi. And today is a very special day because it's my birthday.
Oh my gosh, we didn't even announce it.
Yay!
Catherine and I were both supposed to announce it, but we're going to sing. Are we ready?
Oh, good Lord.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Irene. Happy birthday to you.
Catherine didn't know what to call me. She didn't know because she was my student. So was Tara, but she's gotten used to me. So thank you, ladies. I appreciate that. And I love my birthdays. I'm not one of those people that freaks out about getting older because the alternative to getting older is not being here anymore, and I don't like that. So I'm fine. But yes, we are doing 4 for Thursday, which is awesome, in honor of my birthday. Not really. She just needed. Yeah, that's it. All right. The first thing we have are some simple shapes. And these were Lori Holt. And we've done a number, well, not a number, but we did a couple things with this. And you needed these simple shapes. We need them, but they come in so handy and they work so nice. And they're good, hard template pieces. If you've ever used templates that are flimsy, it's very annoying. But these are nice, strong templates. So this set went with, what was the name of that? Yeah, there it is. Anyway. Let's make a snowman. This was the package that you needed, or you could use when you did that. And we have 2 sets of them. What, dear? Let's build a snowman. I don't know. Anyway, we have 2 sets. We have one set that's slightly used, but it was used by Miss Brenda.
For like 1 minute.
For 1 minute. And she was extremely careful. She even kept the cute little top that goes on it. I just throw stuff when I'm doing this. So they are gently used. And we have another one that is not even open. Okay? We are putting them, they are $32.99 regular, and we are putting both of them at $16.99. And these are shapes that you can use in almost anything. Now, obviously, the letters, you're limited to what, in this one, what was used to do the quilt. But still, you have tons of these shapes. Look at the little mitt. You probably can't see that. You can't. It's a mitten. Okay, it's a mitten. So that's a good deal. I mean, if you've done anything with templates, whew, very, very, very expensive. So those are $16.99. We have 2. That's it. All right. Blade savers. Every once in a while, Miss Tara has an out-of-body experience where she orders way too much of something. There's no rhyme or reason. It could be a misprint. It could be whatever. But it's benefit to you because she got a little crazy on the blade savers. And if you don't know what a blade saver is, what this is it's a cute little round thing. I don't have mine here. Oh, Tara's running to get hers. You use your old 45 millimeter, these use the 45 millimeter blades out of your cutter. You know, when you get done with them, they might still be somewhat sharp, but you know, whenever you start a new project, they say, put in a new blade and a new needle. I'm sure you all do that. But you can take, hers is one of the big ones, but it'll give you the idea. Okay. So aren't they adorable? This is the 60s. The ones we have on sale are the 45s. Most of you probably have 45s. You don't have 60s. So what happens is you can, I don't know if you can see, but the blade is in here. You take it apart, the little flower. I got the hiccups. I'm really sorry. You take the flower apart, put a blade in, put the flower back together, screw it in. Then this is your, I'm trying not to, there. This is your container. And you can actually, when you're done, you can actually put this in here if you were more coordinated than I am. There, look at that. And you can take it places, okay? Really, I'm not very, there. You can take it places. But when you need to use it, you take this out, put this back on, line up the cute little holes. And then you set it in like this.
What do you use it for?
This is what I use for chain stitching. So say you're doing half square triangles and you've chained or you've done a whole bunch of them. I do them the dip tucker way, but and then I got to get them apart. Well, to use scissors it's okay, but if I could just pull this up, take them like that, it's so super fast. So hopefully that would help. Anytime you chain, anytime you do any of that, or just to take the long thing off, you know, just one. It's handy. I just set it right next to my machine. I gotta tell you, I have like 5 of these. They're everywhere. So
we told her she's not allowed to buy one.
I want one of these.
I don't care if it's her birthday.
So bad. But anyway, I'm a gadget girl, so any gadgets are good with me. We have thread cutters, and we have multiple colors. We have, not to give away one of the other ones, we have pink. We have this awesome lime green. We have, I don't know what they call it. I call it magenta. It's probably fuchsia. I don't know. We have, look at this one. Isn't it pretty? It's like lilac. And then I call it teal. It's probably not because it doesn't have enough green or blue, whatever. So we have 2 blues, a pretty lilac, 2 fuchsias, a green, and a pink. Okay, now for the good news. They are regular, somewhere here, $19.99. She has taken it down to $9.99 because we have a few too many hanging around. Okay, so blade cutters, they're great. Once you use it, you'll never go back to using scissors for chain piecing. It's just faster this way. You just keep going.
And it gives an unused to it as dull blade.
There you go. And you're repurposing your dull blades. All right. Another thing we have is triangle paper. And I don't use this, but I know people do, and they love it. But we've had these in the store for a while. So basically, you're cutting on strips. You're cutting and sewing, and then cutting out your triangles. Okay. This is regular $9. And it is on sale for $4.59. We have 2, and that's all we have. And we probably won't reorder because these have been hanging around way too long. Okay?
And we're all tucker trimmers.
I'm a tucker trimmer girl, as you all know. I don't use that kind of stuff. So I've indoctrinated everyone to the tucker trimmer thing. So all right, so I got to move all the blades because the next one is the fabric. Ew, it's falling off. All right, this is from Far Horizons. This was one of the first
Very
early one we have. I have a number of my samples that I made with Far Horizons. I love this line. It was very pretty. And we have this one left. And, oh, it's falling apart on me. It says there are about 7 yards. And that's probably pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay, and it's so pretty. Can you see it? I don't know what kind of flower. I want to call them bluebells, but they're not blue. So I don't. Orange bells. There you go. With a pretty green on a. Is the color coming out true?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's like an off-white. It's not a bleached white.
And it's not a cream either.
No. But this is gorgeous. So it is $5 a yard as long as it lasts. Once it's gone, it's gone. This has been out for a while. So if you have a project that you didn't finish because you ran out of this and didn't think anybody in the world had it, here it is. Or if you have a project and you want to use it as a backing, there's 7 yards. This would make a nice backing. Not for a king or anything, but, you know, throw maybe a twin. But it's a pretty one. It's very, very, very pretty. All right. So if you want these, of course, you're going to have to go on the website and purchase them. That way we don't do the comments old stuff. We used to, and it became a nightmare. So you go on the website. It is under the Facebook tab, correct? And you find it and you order it, and we'll have it all set for you. So $5 a yard. Blade savers for $9.99. Seriously, I just did it. Anyway, I can't buy it. Yes, if you don't, yeah. And then I keep forgetting what this is. Triangle paper is $4.59. 2 of them. And the simple shapes, that are falling all over the place. Okay, simple shapes. Looks like this. The label looks like this. Okay, these are on sale for $16.99. There's a lot of shapes in here. A lot of shapes. It doesn't tell exactly how many. 45 templates. 45 templates for $9.99. Some of them are little. And they're flowers and they're all kinds of stuff. Okay? All right. Sounds good. Anything else? Do we have any questions or any cool stuff? Quick retreat update. First retreat is closed. Okay? Second retreat from the 13th to the 16th is open. For now, we have about 30, I believe. Yes, dear. She did, but she was having technical difficulties. Open house on Saturday. We're going to have a great time. What size is the triangle paper? Triangle paper is this big. 25 sheets, 4 half square triangles per sheet, 10 per strip. There's 1,000 half square triangles. I don't know. 1 inch finish. 1 inch finish. Oh my God. Oh my God. That might be why they're still here. 1 inch finish. Oh my goodness, it's this big. That'd make a beautiful quilt. It would make a really cool quilt. Not by me, but it would be a really cool quilt. I love looking at quilts with tiny pieces, but I don't. No. I'm way too impatient to do that. So anyway, back to the open house. Saturday, 10 to noon. You can come in. The teachers are here. You'll see the product. You'll see the samples. And you can talk to the teachers, get a feel if it's something you would be interested in. You can sign up. You can pay to be in the class. You can buy whatever materials we have right now for them. And you can get 10% off if it's for a class. So you could buy the material, you could buy the whatever it needs. If it needs something, you could buy that, a ruler or whatever, and it would all be 10% off. Our classes are limited. We have limited space. Most of them, if it requires a sewing machine, we only put 8 people in here. And even that's a little cozy. If it doesn't, and we have a couple crafty ones, a couple of them, 3 actually, ish. We are allowing 10, but once they're filled, we start an interest list, or a waiting list, I should call it. The other thing we've got coming, you got to come in, because you got to see our potential, actually it's not potential, we're doing it, block of the month. We're going to do an interest list that won't start till January. We have a couple other things that we want. If you're interested, we want you to sign your name. Does not commit you to anything. We just got to have an idea. Okay, so Saturday 10 to noon, and we'll have everything up and the teachers will be here. Now, everything will stay up if you can't get here by noon, but the teachers are allowed to go on and enjoy their Saturdays.
We will also have the classes on the website on that day.
Yep, they'll be live on the website.
And I wanted to talk a little bit about the supplies. Some of the classes, we don't order the supplies until we know how many we need. So you might run into us having the supplies, or you might just sign up for the class and then we order. There are a lot of factors.
It depends on which supplies they need.
Yep.
Some of them are pretty specific. So we don't just keep them all over the place. Okay. Anything else from the peanut gallery? We're good? We're good? All right. Well, I want to thank Catherine for coming and doing her little spiel. That was awesome. Usually we don't get to see her in person. We only see her on a little page screen when we do our meetings. So it was nice to have her here. And thank all you guys ahead of time for coming in and seeing us and watching. So share with your friends. Let them see what's going on. That's an important thing. If you hit your share button, you can share this video with anybody. Okay, and if you have, because of the website and they can order online, it doesn't matter if they're nearby. You can share it to somebody in California or somebody in Idaho, or, well, I don't know why I'm picking those two states, but because they're far away. And that would help us, and it would give your friends a chance to look at some cool stuff. So, all right, I believe. Oh, one thing I just want to point out. We do get Finish It Up Club every year, and it's the first Saturday of the month, and it's so much fun. The next one will start in January, but by being part of the Finish It Up Club, we have a open sew. We try to do it once a month. It doesn't always work, and we have one of those going today. So you also are invited to come and sew on your project that you want to finish it up.
It's really a birthday party for Irene.
Yeah, woohoo! So, all right, you guys have a great time. I will see you next week, and then we'll all be back, except Catherine will be in not with us. She'll be far away. Yeah, there you go. All right, so you guys have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.